Time to pack up my whole entire life. So I've mentioned in some recent videos that I'm moving soon. The time has finally come when we actually have to start the moving process. I've lived here for about 5 years now, so I have a whole bunch of stuff that I probably don't even know about half of it. But I need to start packing it all up to move to my new place. I know we're gonna miss the vibe that is my room. My new room is going to be equally as sick nasty, and I'm so excited for it, but I'm also really, really sad to be leaving. So to start, I'm gonna pack up all my sweaters. I'm also gonna be going through stuff and like getting rid of things because there's definitely stuff I need to get rid of that I've just been like holding on to for no reason. So we're starting with sweaters, and I'm gonna talk about my week because I had a very interesting week this week. Not interesting, that interesting, but it was something. Oh, I guess I probably shouldn't have thrown them into the suitcase because I need to put stuff into the suitcase, but we're gonna go through. Fully thought my roommate stole this. Apparently she didn't. That's fine. So this week was fun. It was a weird week because like obviously like boring like work week, but I did some stuff after work, which I don't usually do because I'm really lazy, but I got out of the house, which I need to do more during the week, so it was actually enjoyable. Like 2 days ago, I went to my friend's sailing graduation, like yes, sailing boats. She decided to take sailing classes this summer for whatever reason. She just likes to go on little side quests, you know what I mean? So of course we had to go to the sailing graduation ceremony. It turns out it wasn't a ceremony at all. It was like a mixer for the sailing people to meet other people to get on the boats, like to continue like to find their racing team or like find a crew to like man during the summer to work on the boats. So that was extremely awkward when we walked inside and we like go up to the table and my roommate's like, our friends and family allowed. There was going to be 5 of us there as extras, or 4 of us there as extras. And the lady gave her the most shocked, baffled look I've ever seen. She was like, looked at her like lead paint stare. Clearly she was low-key right and that we shouldn't have been there. We did get to go inside a yacht club, which was very, very cool. I've never been inside a yacht club before, especially one like this where it's like downtown in Chicago, so obviously it's like hella expensive. And then we did indeed stay for the little appetizers. They had a bar there, but it was a cash bar, and the drinks were like, I think a beer was like $7, which isn't unheard of by Chicago standards, but we're at an event, a celebration. Why are you charging $7 for a beer? This sweater's hard to decide to keep or get rid of it. I haven't worn it as much last winter, but it is really cozy, and also there's a hole in it. Throughout the ceremony, the people gave like a 30-minute speech, and we're just sitting there like, literally none of this is relevant to us, and we don't know why we're here, and this is just kind of getting awkward because they're saying that the skippers are gonna go start talking to the people at the event to get to know them to maybe be on their boats, and obviously we're not gonna be on the boats. I can't get rid of this. My grandma gave me this, but the tag is literally still on it. Like, it's cute. I should keep it. I can't get rid of something that my grandma gave me. But anyways, my roommate went up to get little appetizers. They had like just like cheese and small bites. And one of the sailing guys or skippers came up to her and was like, "How did you like the class?" She was like, "I was not in the class. We're just here for my friend." And then she lied and said that our friend was going to try to recruit us to do the class next year, which is a really good lie. And I would not have thought on my feet that fast like that. I'm either keeping this or this actual sweater. It's literally a Hanes hoodie. I can buy another one if I want. The sweater's so itchy, but it's really, really warm, which is nice in Chicago in the winter. So then after we went to the sailing graduation, we got our flowers and a card. Well, I didn't get them, but my roommates and friends did. My other roommate had the flowers and she hadn't come in yet, and I was like, you need to hide the flowers in your bag because you cannot come in with flowers. That is so unbearably awkward. They're going to be so confused. Okay, so I basically didn't get rid of any of them. Very small pile over here. What did we do after that? It was kind of a long day. After that, we went to see the place. The only bad part about our new place is that we don't have AC, and we have AC here, and I'm very used to having AC. I'm borrowing a little transportable air conditioner from my little sister, but it was really, really cute. I'm gonna show my room, obviously, but in general, I probably won't show too much of my apartment, maybe if it's looking really cute. I didn't feel like standing up anymore. We are now moving on to pants. Pants are my kryptonite, I swear to God. I don't know why I can never get rid of a pair of pants. I'm like emotionally attached to every single one of them for some reason. I think these ones can go though. These are good work pants. Speaking of work, yesterday, so it's been slow. There's not so much to do right now for whatever reason, and like a bit boring to get through the days, to say the least. Like, I have work to do, but I was sitting with the intern. She's very sweet. I like her a lot, but it was killing me a little bit. She's in my like peripheral, like I'm facing the computer because I work on a computer, and she's sitting next to me, and I'm like not totally talking that much because it's kind of hard. I'm bad at like talking and doing something at the same time, especially when it comes to like working in like job where I'm like trying to make sure that it's correct. Out of the corner of my eye, I can literally see her. Like, she's like nodding off. I felt so bad because I'm like, I don't know how to make this more entertaining. So then after I saw her nodding off, I don't care. I'm like, do you want to do this? I gave her a little part of my project to do, which I don't know if I'm like really supposed to, but I couldn't watch her fall asleep next to me for any longer. These pants don't fit anymore. I don't often wear white pants, but sometimes they're just like, they're a hit, and those pants fit me very well. And then the rest of my week was pretty normal. I just went to work. Packing up an apartment that you've lived in for 5 years though is a little bit gut-wrenching, I'm not gonna lie. Me and my roommate, who I'm going to be living with still next year, we decided to like pull our stuff out of the kitchen that we know is ours, to like pack it away, or like start packing it away. First of all, it's hard to pack up all your stuff when you've lived here for so long, because at some point everything just kind of morphs into being everyone's. Like, we were struggling a little bit to figure out what was ours exactly. Who brought the strainer here? No clue who brought the strainer. It's like, maybe we brought the strainer with us. And in general, it's extra sad because thinking about it last night after we finished packing up some of the kitchen stuff. Now, obviously I've been thinking about this for the past year, knowing we're gonna be moving, but it's so hard to realize that in a few weeks from now, like every time I come home, like, yeah, I'm gonna have my one roommate who I love, but my other two roommates, like, I won't get to come home and just like have a time with them. Like, we watch shows together, we watch movies together, we like cook dinner together. It's been just making me so emotional. And I know when we actually leave, like the last day, I'm going to cry my eyes out. I've said this before, but like when I graduated college, because most of my college career was during COVID, graduating college, I was kind of like, okay, like, I'm not that sad. I don't have to be leaving my friends how a lot of people do when they graduate like a state school where they have to move. You don't get to have the last summer or the you know. But it makes me, I'm so grateful that I've lived here for 5 years with people and we haven't even really gotten in many fights. Like, I can't think of a time. It's like minor disagreements and we get over it. Usually we're just like having fun every time we hang out together. And I like genuinely don't know how I'm gonna like cope with the idea of not being able to see the people that I want to see literally every day, and instead having to plan when we hang out, when before we could just be like, hey, want to go to the living room and watch a movie, or like want to go down the street and get drinks or something. But it's so the feeling of the corny ass quote where it's like, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. It's just weird moving on to a new phase of life. Like, yes, I'm still gonna be living with my roommate. Things will feel different, obviously, but they're not gonna feel as different as they could if I was moving states or moving by myself. If I cut my hair to like a bob in the next few months, know that it's because I'm trying to process going through change. It's also scary to think about with my roommates, we're still all going to be friends. Like, that's not gonna change. But our friendship is gonna be different. It's inevitable that it'll be different, even if we still see each other a decent amount. And I don't like that. It freaks me out to no end. But it also just like makes me more scared for like future in general. If I could, I would genuinely live with my roommates that I'm with now for as long as possible. But that sisterhood that we have is like no other. It genuinely feels like they are my legit blood sisters. And just freaks me out for like the future. Like one day when I live by myself or live with a partner, like that'll be awesome in its own unique ways. But growing up with sisters and kind of in a busy family, I don't like the thought of being too isolated. And having some of my roommates not live with me anymore, it feels a bit like I'm isolating myself, even though it's inevitable and like it has to happen. But I don't like feeling closed off from the people that I love the most. Even it's not like they're gonna be closed off, but they won't be as accessible to me anymore. One area of my life that I've been always so extremely lucky with is having like really, really, really good girlfriends. I've never been surrounded by women who make me feel like insecure or less than myself. So many people like don't get that experience, and my heart breaks for them. I'm like, like deserve to have your little sisterhood because it's so important and it makes me feel so much more confident in myself. I couldn't imagine, like, I would not be who I am today and like how I feel about myself and how I feel about my life. Being able to take risks and feeling secure. Nothing brings me more sense of security than my girlfriends. They're just like my backbone. Like, what am I supposed to do without my girls around me all the time? Lose my mind? That's what's gonna happen. I could potentially fit more in here. Like, I think I could, but whoa, it's heavy as fuck though. I have a second suitcase that I can put stuff into. I think I'm gonna do clothes again, but I also have a lot of stuff. Like, I should start going through my stuff. We're moving in soon, but we still have some time. So I think in the coming days, I'm going to drop the stuff in these suitcases and bring them back to fill them with more stuff. So that's why I'm not super pressed about filling them up all the way. It's not like I have to move everything at one exact moment. So let's keep it pushing, I guess. This lighting is atrocious. So I'm gonna do like the trash bag hack where you like put the clothes into the trash bag, but I don't need to do that yet. So what I'm gonna do now is just decide what I want to get rid of and what I want to keep. Keep this. This was a dress. This was like a bodycon dress that I wore to a frat formal, and I tried to fix it to make it like a shirt. I did that in one of my old sewing videos. I've never worn it, and also the bottom kind of sucks. Like, I didn't do a good job sewing it, so I'm going to get rid of that. Turtleneck. Okay, this one can go. This has a stain on it from something, not sure what, but I guess just kept it because I didn't have any other white turtlenecks that are tighter, but I do have them now. Keep that one. Keep that turtleneck. Love my skirts. I do need to try. I'm not going to get rid of this. You can't see it. I have this. It's a long denim skirt, and I really like it. When I first bought it, it was a little big on me, and I've lost a little bit of weight since then, so I'm not sure if it fits at all, but it's so cute. I'm gonna fix it if not. Okay, now we have some dresses. I bought this whenever I went to, I wore it when I was in, not London, Italy. Oh my god, so well traveled. I really am. I'm so glad I got to go to both those places. The top is weird. I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't know when I'll wear it again, because I've had opportunities to wear it of recent and I just haven't. So this little wrap dress with like, it's like flowers on it. And I always keep it because I'm like, oh, it's like my Easter Sunday dress. But I just don't think I need it. I don't need it. PJs, keeping all of my PJs. No question about it, even for a second. So this little like black one-piece workout thing, it has like a boob hole, not a boob hole. So it's like, you can't really see my body. It's like the bra part, and then it's like, there's a cut in the middle, and then it's like the shorts, but it's all attached. The issue is my boobs are a little too big for it, and I have worn it in the past and like worn sports bras underneath it, but it's just so annoying to wear, so getting rid of it is gonna be my excuse to potentially get a new one. Pair of pants in here. I haven't touched those, didn't even know they were there, so they're going. I'm not even sure how big my closet is at the new place we're moving to, but I wear my stuff when it's hanging up way more than if it's like folded and I can't see it, because I will genuinely forget that it's there. Like really bad object permanence issues. So almost everything up here is stuff that I'll keep. So that's pretty easy. But I did get rid of some stuff, so that's always a plus. Really good angle. So this thing, I do not know what's in this thing. But whatever it is, we're gonna find out. Let's see what's in this bad boy. Not a lot. A little rain jacket. I have like a real rain jacket now. And also I've never used that. My friend won this fish at a fair. She didn't win it for me, but she left it at my house. So I don't want that. Even though I love her, but I don't need that random fish. One slipper. Who knows if the other one is gonna be in here. And then 2 random bags that I can put stuff into. Also workout bands, which I'm definitely not gonna get rid of. I haven't used them in forever, but there will probably be a day where I want the workout bands, so keeping those for sure. Now we got to go to my least favorite thing to do, and that's gonna be going through my desk, which is just so much random stuff. Packing stuff is so exhausting. Gonna take a little bit of a pause on the packing for a second because I started to go through my desk and it immediately overwhelmed me. This month so far and this month upcoming is so busy, and I'm like, how do I begin to tackle this? I was the other night crying, to be authentic here. I was crying because I was thinking about how I feel like I don't know how to balance my time at all, like well at all. Something that I've been struggling with, especially with moving, I've been feeling this, not guilt, but like need that I should be like out hanging out with my roommates as much as possible to like soak up every minute. But then also I like want to make YouTube videos, requires me to be by myself in my room for extended periods of time. I really love making YouTube videos, but I'm like, I don't want to sacrifice my friends. Then obviously I go to work every day from 9 to 5, so it's like that cuts out about half the day. And also I want to hang out with my boyfriend, obviously, and that's like another thing to put on the schedule. And the part that makes it hard is like I want to do all of it, but there's simply not enough hours in the day. So I've been kind of just struggling with figuring out how to balance that. Hopefully with moving, I can get on like a better schedule when it comes to hanging out with our friends, my boyfriend, and YouTube, where I can have like better set days. But it can just be kind of a lot, and I think that I stretch myself too thin sometimes, even though it's like pleasant things. But yeah, it's a weird time in life. Being in your 20s is weird. How do you figure out what's like the correct thing to do? Still wanting to like enjoy it all, I guess. But yeah, just a short little vid for this week. Some chill time. Writing a new video. After I move and after I'm settled, I have like 3 really good ideas, but I need to kind of have more time with them and like not be like moving and having my parents come soon, like going to Indiana for the weekend. Big things coming. Also, thank you for 6K. That's literally insane. So blessed in so many aspects of my life. Talk soon.